On today's episode of Google Cloud Weekly, Cisco's hybrid cloud platform for Google Cloud exits beta, and Unity offers a new matchmaking framework for multiplayer games. I'm Matt with Linux Academy, and we'll dive into these stories in just a moment. For large enterprises with an existing application footprint, one of the biggest challenges of moving to the cloud is how to best integrate it with their existing on-premises workloads. Now, in many ways, having resources both in the cloud and on-premises is kind of like operating in two connected yet completely isolated environments. Last October, Google and Cisco formed a partnership to address these pain points with the Cisco Hybrid Cloud Platform that just exited beta last week. So, what's the big deal about this? The main appeal of the Cisco Hybrid Cloud Platform is that it bridges both on-premises and cloud environments as if they were the same thing, which helps businesses move to the cloud on their own terms. Now, using Cisco's hybrid solution, businesses can use on-premises IT systems, while applications can take advantage of new cloud capabilities without having to move 100% of the workload to the cloud in order to do so. This hybrid platform allows businesses to accelerate local app modernization using Kubernetes containers, ease service management using Istio for cross-platform management, quickly connect local workloads to the cloud using Apigee to connect applications via APIs, all while using Cisco's existing security policies and support to make sure everything is safe and operational. Now that this hybrid platform is out of beta and available to everyone, businesses who have a lot of stuff to move to the cloud but aren't quite ready to move everything at once should definitely go check it out. Let's move on to some fun in games. Today's multiplayer games bring players together in online environments from all over the world. Now, core components of these games is creating matchups between players that everyone will enjoy. However, this essential service can be difficult to pull off from a technical perspective. Each game's unique, which makes off-the-shelf solutions way too rigid, and the time required for developers to create customized and scalable matchmaking solutions from scratch for each new release could be better spent doing something else, like making great games. Wouldn't it be great if game developers could just focus on the logic behind matchmaking instead of building the whole thing from scratch for each new game? Well, now they can. Google Cloud and Unity just announced a new open source matchmaking project called Openmatch that does exactly that. So, how does it work? Openmatch uses a common reusable matchmaker framework that can be adapted to many games regardless of whether or not they are using the Unity game engine. The framework has three core components: a front-end API for game clients, a back-end API for game servers, and an orchestrator that runs custom matchmaking logic for each unique game. The end result is that game developers can spend more time on making great games and less time on creating matchmaking services from the ground up. Now, since Openmatch is open source, anyone can contribute to it, and it is available on GitHub. Now, as always, we will link to the deep dive on these stories in the video description, so I highly encourage checking them out if you want to learn more. That's going to wrap up this edition of Google Cloud Weekly. Catch us every week on the Linux Academy YouTube channel for the latest in Google Cloud news, and I'll see you next week.